Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to utilize those two spawners that we found in the first video, the two zombies that were about 30 blocks away from each other. I currently have a skeleton spawner that staircases down from the top of my base. This one works as a great XP source, and I went AFK for a bit when I went to go take a shower, so that way I can try to get to 30 levels, so I can try to get a fortune pickaxe for my mining trips. And I noticed that there isn't an entity limit similar to like a normal survival where you can only have maybe like 20 mobs at once and then it stops. It seems like there's infinite, they'll just keep spawning. So I'm gonna maximize on that and get another XP source by going and setting up that zombie spawner, or spawners. I did already record a little bit, but I forgot to enable the mic, so that's on me. So I'll show you where we're at. I mined maybe 7 blocks this direction to try to start getting towards the tunnel or make a tunnel towards the spawners. And I noticed there's a cave here, so I was just going to peek around, see if I found any diamonds. I did find one, but nothing crazy. And I started going around, I moved over, actually found the diamond right there. And when I got up here, I heard some mobs, so I kind of peeked up, looked around, and I actually just found another skeleton spawner that's maybe like 100 blocks away, which is crazy. I don't think the chunk loading will be able to work to utilize both together, but it's cool to have this one as a backup if we ever need it, or if any of the other people on the server want to maximize it on it. It's really close to where most of our bases are, so figure I'll show you. Seems pretty cool. I'm going to continue working on the tunnel. And then yeah, once I get over there, then I'll kind of walk you through how to make a spawner and how that whole setup goes and see how it works to set up two relatively close as one single spawner. So yeah, I'm going to speed up the mining process to get over there, and then once we get there, I'll kind of set up the actual walkthrough of how to make a dual spawner. So yeah, tune in. Alright, well, guys, kind of a change of plans. So there's this spawner that you guys saw from the video, and to get to it, you had to run over this direction a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's up around this corner. I made a tunnel for it, but I'm just going to show you per the video. Like, here's this one. It's pretty close. I was concerned because looking at it and try to set it up, the chunk is usually 16 by 16, so I try to see how many water pools. Water will go up to 8 blocks, so after 2 of these, I think it's out of the chunk, and there's maybe 3 or 4 more until you actually get to that spawner. So I was having like a change of mind, like maybe that's not going to work out. And the entire time, like, digging around, trying to find out where the heck these zombie sounds are coming from. Maybe they, like, implemented it so that way the zombie spawners make noise, but I was like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So I kind of looked around, I went up there, tried to see if I can find it, and let me show you what I found, is if you dig up here, there's a spawner right on top of the other one. This one will work perfectly as a double setup for a zombie spawner. So I'm gonna make sure I got my materials, then I'm gonna start getting it all set up. So yeah, I'll cut into when I'm actually walking you through how to do it. Alright, so first thing that I'm gonna do to try to figure out exactly how to set this up, I'm gonna just dig straight down to see where it brings us. It brings us right there. So let's plan on setting up a water source system to push it slightly to the right. If I can get up these stairs. So that way you can line up into the same area. So I'm gonna start. Best way for spawns, that way don't spawn on top of the spawner, is you just always want to make that set up. Let me just make sure this is all filled with torches, so that way nothing happens. 1, 2, 3. Probably gonna send this wall back 1. Bring it down a couple levels, so that way zombies don't get caught on the spawner when they're moving down. Probably gonna move it down 3 blocks. That's always what I've done, just to be safe. I did just find out, I was wondering what the heck this setup was, and I saw a crafting table and a furnace. I believe this is the spawner that my brother was utilizing, and he didn't even know there were 2 other spawners relatively close. be insane if we could set up all 3 spawners together. But yeah, I don't know how to do that, and I think two is the goal, and this is a lot easier to do than the other 2 that were apart from each other. So, what block do I have the most? Cobblestone. Just close that off. Close that off. I don't know if it makes it easier or harder that this isn't a mine shaft. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, because here if they jump on the water, they'll still hit their head. So yeah, we want to go down here. Okay. I try to put torches around all the surrounding areas, so try to maximize how much spawn rate there was on the actual spawner. Because I think if there's actual mobs still spawning around the area, I think it slows down. But that is me being pretty used to how it operates in a regular survival world, like on when you play it on, maybe it's Bedrock Edition, whatever it is on PlayStation. It's been a while since I've played on PC. But I just got a new PC setup, so that's why we're doing videos and stuff. No, I don't have to do that yet. Okay, and then from the spawner's gonna be right there. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that'll bring us right to the edge. So similar thing, we want to make sure that this is 3 high, so that way they don't jump and get caught. It's not the biggest deal, they'll obviously eventually just fall down anyway. But I actually steal all these slabs from actually setting up fully. There's still a skeleton somewhere, which means I've not torched everything off. But maybe it's not as big of a deal as I think it is. It's fine. Nice. Okay, so what I can do is maybe if I open this up by 2, I can have the zombies fall. This gives me a better outlook of where we're at. Where the heck is the skeleton? He's out here. That'd be ideal. That's the path up, but I got dark from water. So I gotta get food soon. That's okay. So right, so I was saying, like, if they drop down right from there, like a zombie goes, it drops down onto these 2 blocks. Then if I set it up like that, I can kind of clear that up. I can have the same thing happen for this side. Like this side will just go down. Or I can just set this up like a normal spawner, and then actually have up there be where you stand for spawn rates. That'll probably make more sense. Okay, so that means that we need to make a 9x9, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is actually going to be great for experience, because trying to get level 30 upgrades, I'll kind of show you guys too. I haven't done anything to the base, but I did. This is the first time I've really maximized on it, but I was using fishing rods, and I got from a chest, I think either from when we went to the nether or from the spawners at some point, I got luck to see 3. So I was like, okay, that'll be kind of cool. And I'll kind of show you what I got whenever I get back home after this is set up. But yeah, it's something that's definitely slept on that is actually really beneficial. I got a bunch of enchantment books that I ended up getting a lot faster than running and getting level 30 and going back and enchanting and then coming back and just keep doing that process over and over again. Plus the enchantment books, instead of just having a single enchant, it has multiple and usually pretty good, so I can kind of show you guys when I get back. But let's we'll have this as another source. I use that for experience. That's how I got to level 31, and I got a pretty decent bow out of it too, so I don't really need to block that off. Apologies if you hear me like breathe hard. I decide I just keep talking and I don't inhale, so then I have to catch up. But maybe you don't notice. 1, 2, 3. Another one. Can't believe this worked as well as it did. That there's a spawner on top of a different spawner. It doesn't take as much ingenuity. It's just kind of just there, which is actually really great. Close that up. Okay, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we gotta move both those sides so it's together. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. It may be longer, just due to the full setup of this, but that'll be okay. If it is, then maybe I'll show you the fishing and where I've gotten to on the next episode. I really need a fortune pick. That's the main thing, because even right now, building over here, I got 8 more diamonds, but I got a fortune 1, which is I won't be upset about, but fortune 3 would be ideal. And I got my brother 2 that's holding off mining his until he gets to the point that he has fortune, because we'll just go mining together and I'll just silk touch all of the spawners. Okay, so then same thing, we want to go down 3. Did I find iron? I didn't even know it. I definitely need wood. I'm not going to get rid of that. What do I not want? I don't need that. I actually learned how to do all this from factions, because I used to play that back when factions was really popular, like before Cosmic and all these other ones came out, and that's kind of the breakdown for it. But that has a lot more different ones. You have to figure out creeper spawners, magma cubes, and endermen, and even iron golem, which is usually the highest. And invoker is more of a grinder, but zombies is a lot simpler. Now just trying to figure out how you set up 2 together. If anyone has any ideas, or if they can link a video, if maybe somehow if I can attach that third spawner, then this one will be extra overpowered. Especially because we were debating setting up plugins to be able to silk touch spawners. This one kind of already has 2 together, which is awesome, but be able to... I don't know if the spawn rates are higher in 1.20, but definitely we found a bunch of spawners that we've kind of marked the chords down. That if we set up like a 10 spawner thing, that'd be sick. But okay, so we have that coming down and build up to that, because that's the one thing it's going to be kind of different for. Okay, so close that up. Is this going to fall? It does fall exactly. That is perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So this is right in the middle, so I'll probably create like a glass space right here, so you can kind of just sit here and just watch the spawners. It doesn't need to be that big. I can always extend it if I need to. I know this is kind of just a slower setup for this one. We do have a game plan if there are more people getting on the server each day. People like friends and family that have reached out that are just wanting to play, since it's a little bit different. They can play whenever they want, and we all can kind of just collab, and at some point there are going to be purges, and what that means is that once a week is kind of what we're thinking. It kind of up for change at any point, but at some point we can do once a week, like probably on like a Sunday, where anything goes for an hour, and kind of create some rules and regulation. We don't want people going up and blowing up people's houses, but any person that's like itching for a fight or wants to duel, or just PvP in general, we'll set up a certain timeline so they have something to look forward to each week, so that way people don't go around and mess up people's houses and steal stuff and fight people when they don't want to. It's kind of like the purge concept is they want to have safe, no crime, none of that, until every once in a while it's allowed. The one thing that I do want to do is probably carve out this, and I'll put some signs, so that way that any zombies down here that are bugging me? No. That place didn't need a torch. Cool. Alright, so gonna try to see. I'll set this up. I do have slabs that I can use. So I'm gonna open this up so that any zombie can drop down and they don't just get clogged up at the top. And then try to create like a staircase style to link where we're gonna stand for the spawn rates and the tunnel to get over here. I already have this set up, so this will be fine. It might be a cool design. Let's close that off right now. We don't want too much light up there to affect the spawn rates. Maybe I don't need to do that. Okay, that's what we're not going to touch right there. Let's create probably like a 2x2 just around it. Hey, and there is our staircase up. Why does this is just working out really well. A lot less work is needed than what the initial plan of the video was going to be. Maybe over here could be a chest room. Maybe I'll keep this open. Probably just clean all that up. That's a little bit better. Well, I did 3 on that side. I don't know why. I should do 3 on this side too then. What I do on this side? 3 as well. I told myself 2, but I obviously didn't listen. So that's all set up. And I will raise this, just make it all even. Boom. We'll make this corner pretty high. Keep that little corner piece. No, let's do this. Let's put that up there. Cool. Did I grab any chests? Oh, I do have chests. Nice. Maybe I should raise one more so I can put double chest there. Okay, cool. I think that works. Maybe I'll put a block there. Let's just ditch some stuff. Like 3 buckets now. Put that there. Take that. I don't need it. Yeah. Take up all this excess stuff. And I'll get my axe up again. That should be enough. Now we gotta figure out to climb. I can probably put this up again. Because I need to figure out the coordinates of where I want to set up the pool to chill out. Actually, I'll write the codes for this right here. We've got -8, -17, 279. Cool. What the heck? Okay, cool. I won't complain. And this one is -10, -3, 272. Okay. So we've got to go down. So let's create the staircase right here. That's too far. Which one's farther? 272 or -10? I'm on -10. And 272. It's literally just down. Maybe I'll just do a ladder. But I can't do that because I gotta go all around. Like a road over here. -17, and just like that. Okay, cool. Let me go back up around. That was what that looks like up there again. Alright, so from right here, you just walk over and then just drop down. We can push this back one. Try to make it look a little cleaner. Maybe for the sake of it, I'll just do that too. Let's make some ladders. Okay. Here one more time and break those torches. That way the spawns can actually start. I did that with my pickaxe. That would have been gambling. Alright, cool. Alright, well that's going to be the end of the setup. I'll just show you what it looks like at the bottom, and I'll do the rest of the cleaning up and busy work. So yeah, here we are. The idea is going to be go wait in that waiting room, just chill there for maybe like 5-10 minutes, and come back and just have a bunch of zombies to be able to kill, to be able to get XP. So yeah, thanks guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.